What is up, everyone? It is DJ Martini Midwest Reviews coming at you with another video for my channel. Today I got a really good one. It's kind of an update video on ProReck a little bit. Tell you about some upcoming videos. Talk about the ProReck 6000. I've had a lot of people say, I want to see the ProReck 6000. Well, I'm not going to bust your bubble, but I don't officially have the ProReck 6000, but I do have the arrays that you would get with the 6000. I have a similar sub. We're going to talk about the 6000, 8000, and the 4000. I'll lump them all together and be able to talk about them. Also, I have a DJ that I'm working with, and I'll shout out him as he has a video on what the ProReck 6000 sounds like, so I'm excited to share that with you. I also have some video YouTubers that I will share their links, so you'll be able to check out the 6000 as well if you didn't know those videos were out there. But you have to stay tuned to this video to get that information. But I'm glad to see that YouTube and some YouTubers out there are finally seeing the benefits of the ProReck system, also seeing the value to it, also seeing that they can get the job done if you give them a chance. So that's really, really cool. Stay tuned for all that information. So thank you so much for tuning in. It's DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. If you've never tuned in, just know I love to do reviews on all kinds of products, everything out there. Do their research for you so you don't have to. Give it to you as easy as possible, and then leave some links in case you're interested in some of the products that we talk about. So thank you so much. Like I said, I don't care about who's getting the credit for some of these videos and all that stuff. I just want to share the knowledge, share the power, share the value of ProReck, and I'm glad to see that some big YouTubers are starting to do that. And so I'm excited about it. Like I said, I don't care about any cloud about that. I'm just going to share that information with you so you can get the information and decide if you want to pick up a ProReck system. So thank you so much. I'm just excited to do it. All right, so let's get into the ProReck 6000, 8000, and 4000. I have the 4000, and I've done a video on the 4000, and I will leave a link in the description for that video. But a lot of people are asking about the 6000, 6000, 6000. So the 6000, the 8000, and the 4000 share the same arrays. So I'm going to show you those arrays. Now, really quick, just want to point out, people are asking me, well, why don't you just have a 6000? Well, I'll tell you this to every DJ. Every DJ needs to have equipment that they're going to use. If you have equipment that you're not using, then you should be getting rid of it. And I just don't have a place for the 6000. If the 6000 would have been out before I picked up the 4000, I'd probably have a 6000. But I can't carry around the big 18s very well. I'm a one-man DJ for mobile events, and so it's really hard for me to carry these big bad boys, and so just having one is enough for me. And so the big 15s on the 6000, I'm doing more just small events lately, so I really just don't have need for those big 15s. I don't have a place to store them, and so those are kind of some of the reasons why I don't have them. But if you're a band, I've been recommending these for a long time because I have the arrays, so I know what they sound like, and then I also have, you know, a similar 18, so I know what those 18s on the 8000 are going to sound like, and I can kind of put together what some 15s are going to sound like with the ProReck 6000. So I have a sound test for you that I'll play in here in a little bit, but that's just kind of some history about the background on why I don't physically own the 6000, and I probably won't pick one up just because, like I said, I have so many other systems that I can use that will do similar things. So the arrays, like I said, for the 4000, 6000, and 8000 are the same, and they are these right back behind me. This is one with the cover on it, but this is what you're going to get right here. This is a removed 6-inch. It has 1-inch horn right here. I would say it's like a tweeter horn, full range woofer right here. This is exactly what you're going to look like without the cover on the front plate on it. And so this is what you're going to get. And right here, there's the back. You can see that you just have quarter jack on the back. But this is what you get, and it's pretty high quality. You see, definitely gonna get the job done. Are a little bit fragile if you drop them. Of course, that goes for any equipment, but because they are kind of a plastic equipment, but they do have nice coating that coats them for scratches and things like that. They do take, you can see that I've taken some abuse here from throwing them in the truck and things like that, and so they can take a little of abuse, but you do want to kind of take care of them a little bit and not kind of drop them. I have dropped with this one. I do have some physical damage from that, but I can still put it together and everything, and it still works just fine. So that's pretty cool. But these are the arrays you will get with the 6000, 8000, and 4000. The only thing different on the 8000 is you're going to get 3 of these. You're going to get a stack of 3, so you're going to get 6 total for that system, which is going to give you a lot of brightness to that system. And these are pretty bright too. I will admit that these are pretty bright. You might lose a little bit mid-range in there, but you're definitely going to get some coverage when it comes to different things, especially for bands. All right, and so I'll just kind of show you. You're going to get all this equipment with it. You're going to get the bottom halves. You're going to get the pole mounts. All this is provided, and that's, once again, I talk about ProReck. I like how everything is included: the cables, the tripods, the mounting equipment. There will be a little bit of assembly putting these together, and this one, like I said, I took apart, but you can see the front grills and everything. It does look very professional, very, very cool equipment. Same equipment that you'll get with the 4000, 8000, and 6000. So these are exactly what you're going to get, and these are the exact same speakers that you're going to get with the 6000. So I know what they sound like. Set this up here, and so like I said, right back here is the ProReck 4000 or 6000 arrays right back here. And like I said, they sound pretty good. They will sound a little bit bright, so that's what you're going to get with them, but they are pretty loud and they sound good though. But you can dial them in. Like I said, if you had some kind of mixer or soundboard or equalizer or something like that, you can dial them in. So very cool there. The subwoofer doesn't have an equalizer, but like I said, if you intervene one, you can definitely dial them in however you want. So it is possible to get the system sounding really, really good, and I've heard DJs do that out there as well. All right, so here's the subwoofer. This is the ProReck 4000 subwoofer. Very, very, very similar to the 6000 or the 8000. Like I said, this is an 18. This would be very similar to the 8000, except the layout's going to be just a little bit different. Your 2 array speaker inputs are going to be over on this side right here, and then you're just going to have one of your subwoofer inputs, which are going to take speak on cable like this. So you're going to take speak on one side, and you're going to take your quarter jack to the other side, or some of them have speak on to speak on, and then you're just going to plug it into your subwoofer. One subwoofer is going to be passive, one is going to be powered. This is the powered one. It has all your amp and everything, and the other one is just going to be passive, which means it's not going to have any of this knobs or outputs or anything. All it's going to have is one input or 2, sort of like this. So that's all you're going to have on the back of one of the subwoofers. Just an input to go ahead and plug in your quarter jack cable, and that's it. You just plug into it. This is going to power it. You also have frequency on this, so you can definitely dial in your frequency. It goes between 40 and 120. I keep mine between 80 and 120. That's my opinion. A lot of DJs do it different, but however you want it. Depends on where you're at, venue, size of venue, all kinds of things. But that's kind of where I keep it, in between 80 and 120. Because I know a lot of people ask that, but you do have volumes for your subwoofer. You have your Bluetooth or MP3 volume, a master volume, and then a lot of inputs. Like I said, you have RCA, you have quarter jack, you have XLR combo jacks, you have 3.5, which is a 4th jack. You have a little bit of echo on here as well for microphone inputs, and you have a microphone volume as well, and you have 2 microphone hookups here. So 2 inputs for microphones if you want to use this for like a little mixing board as well. And then you have your outputs as well. And a lot of people ask me that as well. Can you use any other equipment with ProReck? Absolutely. You can use any other powered subwoofer, any other powered cabinet speaker with this. And you have professional hookups too. You have an XLR output, so you can run that to anything. Any pro equipment out there, you can run XLR too. So no problem hooking up any powered subwoofer or any other powered cabinet speaker of any brand, even if it's not ProReck. You can use any other brand with this, very, very easy. Even with the ProReck's 3000, 3200, AEF, all those systems, they have RCAs. It would be a little tougher because you'll have to get a special cable, RCA to quarter jack or RCA to XLR. Make sure you get the right male or female hookups depending on that, and make sure you get the right size cable as well. And I've also heard a lot of people upgrading the cables. All the cables that I've used with ProReck, they've worked really, really well. But a lot of people like to upgrade their cables. No problem. It's always good to have an extra set anyways. But everything that I've used from ProReck has worked pretty solid for me cable-wise as well. So very cool on that. And so I think that's pretty well explained. I just want to show you really quick. I've never seen a video on a comparison on the arrays, but since I have them all out here, I wanted to make you a quick, just take a look at the arrays over here. So I'm going to move this just a little bit. So like I said, the back ones right here, these are the ProReck 6,000, 8,000, or 4,000 arrays right here. You can see what those look like. They are 6-inch full range speakers, and you're going to get 2 of them or 3 of them with the 8,000. The AEF or 3,000 arrays right here, and you can see that you'll get 3-inch full range speakers, and then you get little mini 1-inch tweeters or horns there. And once again, you can see those, and these do have like a downward facing kind of layout to them, so you can definitely see that. And then you have the ProReck Concert Series set. These are very, very heavy. These do have like these have a metal build with plastic shells, and then these have plastic shells with a kind of metal grills on them. These are full wood. These are full wood, very well constructed, very heavy. They have metal bracketry on the back, circuitry for arrays on the back. Very, very professional. So you're definitely getting a little bit more in what you're paying for with the Concert Series, because it's very, very professional equipment in my opinion. And you can adjust them too. These have a very upward facing layout compared to the other ones, but you can adjust them so you can tilt them forward or point them, angle them down a little bit. Fully adjustable. Very, very cool equipment on those arrays. So I just wanted to kind of make a point of taking a look at the arrays real quick. But for the most part, when we're talking about the 6,000, 8,000, and 4,000, I had the arrays right back there. You can see what they look like. You're just going to get a little bit more with the 8,000. Each one can do certain things a little bit different depending venue size and power wise and things like that. I've had a lot of people ask me too, can you run certain speakers with other systems? Now, for the most part, especially with all the 3,200, 3,000, and the 6,000 arrays, I would definitely say that you could mix and match equipment. You can definitely run certain things. That's how I kind of came up with the ProReck AEF system, is that I tested out the 3,000 arrays with the 3,200 subwoofers, and I loved the sound from them. So you definitely can mix and match stuff. I've heard people asking about running the 4,000s with the Concert Series arrays. I absolutely think you could get that done. I don't know how well it's going to sound, but you could definitely mix and match some of the equipment for sure. Definitely pretty modular ProReck is, that you can mix and match all kinds of equipment with it, including equipment brands that are not ProReck. You can mix any, like I said, any powered subwoofer or any powered cabinet speaker with them, with the outputs from these systems as well. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and give you that sound test on the 6,000 provided by that other DJ, which I'll shut out in just a second, and then also show you the examples of the 4,000, 6,000, 8,000 on the website, talk about some other systems, and then wrap it up on where you can find other reviews on the system on YouTube. Appreciate that. And you can see that there is other DJs using this equipment in the field, getting things done, getting great results, and enjoying that equipment at a value price. So I want to take you to the website here and talk about a few things about the ProReck 6,000. So we'll go straight to the website right here, audioproreck.com. Check it out, audioproreck.com. There's a few other websites, but I'm pretty sure this one's the one that I'm going to right here, is audioproreck.com. So check it out. Also, I do have a discount code for this website at CoolJMartini81. Put that in there when you're, purchasing anything in the code, and you will get 11% off your purchase. Also, just leave a little line in the comments that, DJ Martini sent you, and he's doing good work on the video. So thank you so much, ProReck, and thank you so much everybody for using that code if you do, and save yourself some money. So let's go to the line arrays here. You can see right here they have normal PA cabinets. I'm actually working on one right now that is going to blow you guys away. I'm super excited about it. That SP15, the video is coming, so check it out really soon here. I got so many videos that I'm working on. I could just be doing this all the time, but I do have another job as well. All right, so 3-day quick shipping, 90-day money guarantee, customer support, 1-year warranty on their equipment. That's pretty cool. You're not getting that, and with some other equipment, and then 90 days return with confidence. So if you have any issues, you don't like it, whatever, look at that. You can return it in 90 days. They're really standing behind their product, even at this value price, even at the prices that they are, which is ridiculous. So let's go to the line arrays is what we're talking about today. They do make other equipment, so check that out as well. But we're talking about the ProReck 6000. So you can see this is their sets right here. So they have the 4000, 6000, and 8000. The easiest way for me to explain it once again is I showed you the exact speakers that you're going to get with the 4000 and 6000. These 6-inch arrays with power horns in them. That's exactly what you get. I did show you. And then the only difference, like I said, I showed you the 18 from the 4000. The 6000 will only come with 2 15s. And I say only, but one powered, one passive. That's a great start. Like I said, no matter what you're doing, and this is only $659. It's going to come with all these cables, a remote control. It's got Bluetooth. It's got a lot of features that a lot of DJs are looking for, and it's going to get you started. I'm telling you, it's a great buy. And then people ask me, what's the difference? Well, here's the 8000. It's a lot more, doubling the price, but you are getting an extra set of arrays. You're getting an extra set of arrays up there with the 6-inch, and you're also getting 2 18-inch subwoofers. So if you are in a band or you're a artist with an instrument, a lot of these will work, but I would kind of probably recommend the 6000 or 4000. If you're just doing really small, cafes and stuff, I might even look into the 800EX or the ProReck 2000 down here. This is a great little speaker as well. So very cool there. But back to that 6000, because that's kind of what we're focusing on today. So I want to show you the back really quick just to show you for installation purposes. Here we go. Here is the back of that speaker, and I got my little mouse right here. You can see that this is where you're plugging the other subwoofer. So like I said, I showed you what the port looks like, and you'll just plug in that other, it is a speak-on cable. You'll plug in that to the other subwoofer, and then here are your arrays. So you have a left one and a right one, quarter jack, and you're just gonna plug one to the left, one to the right, and boom, you're done. Then all you have to do is adjust your volumes right here. You got a master, you got Bluetooth if you're using Bluetooth. If not, you'll just use your master. You have a sub volume, and you also have a frequency range. So a lot of people ask me for frequency range on their subwoofer. Yes, you do. You have it right here, 40 hertz all the way up to 160 hertz, and you can adjust that accordingly. I usually keep mine between, some people have asked me, and I keep mine between 80 and 120 depending on the venue, depending on what I'm doing, what kind of music I'm listening to, but I'll usually keep it in between that 80 to 120 range. But that's just my opinion. You guys do what you guys need to do. All right, other than that, you see that they also have Bluetooth. You can use USB, feed in some music that way. You also have a bigger SD card type reader. You can just put some music in and let it play. So very cool system. You still have those outputs that you can run this. You can use, I'm going to point this out, you can use, I get this asked a lot, you can use any other speaker that you want to use. If you want to use another powered speaker, go for it. You can do it. If you want to use another powered subwoofer from another company, go ahead, you can use it. You just need the appropriate cord to do so, and make sure you get the correct inputs and outputs for quarter jack or XLR or whatever you need. But a lot of these have inputs. Now on the smaller systems, on the ProReck 3000, 3200, and AEF, you will need RCA cables. So if you want to hook up other subs and things like that, you have to kind of find some kind of adapter type cable that has RCA to quarter jack or RCA to XLR, okay? But other than that, you can use your standard XLRs with the more expensive, I won't say more expensive because a lot of them are the same price, but the more the bigger systems, the 6,000, 8,000, and 4,000. I want to say to finish this up, guys, is the proof is in the pudding. I think more and more bands and DJs are finding this equipment and saying, yes, it can work. It's not, they're not saying it is the best equipment out there past some of these other brands that are more well known, but they're saying that for the price point, it is beating some of these companies because it is affordable equipment that can get the job done. Bottom line, that's all I gotta say. It is getting the job done. People are noticing this company, ProReck. I just saw a video on Scott Yule's channel, also Fayze Reviews. Check that out too on the ProReck 6000, since that's what we're talking about today, the ProReck 6000, where he did a fantastic review, and there is a lot of him and his band using the ProReck 6000, just the 6000. And he's getting great results with it. He's saying it's not the best out there, but it can get the job done. And that's bottom line because it's only $700. And like I've said before, you're not going to find that by piecing your own system together for $700. I'll tell you, it'll be very, very hard to do. Now, he just used everything that was provided with him, but if you were to upgrade a couple little things like maybe some different cables, if you were to get a mixer or a soundboard to be able to dial in those subwoofers a little bit more as well, you can get some pretty great results from a lot of these systems. And I've got that response from a lot of DJs out there. So check out the systems, guys. I think they're a great value for any beginning DJ or a beginning band. Like I said, if you're a band, I will recommend the 4,000, 6,000, or 8,000. If you're an artist with an instrument also, or a little mini band, sometimes some of these other systems will work for you as well. I will recommend the 2,000 as well, and the 800EX are all great systems. I have reviews on all of them. If you just search a particular system that you're looking for, I probably have got most of those reviews done for you, or at least talked about them as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. I will leave a link for those other channels just because, check them out. Like I said, STARRTYME Entertainment, check it out, and also the Scott Yule and Fayze Reviews. Check out those channels as well with some reviews on the ProReck equipment. I'm just trying to share the love, share the knowledge, share the power of this equipment because it can get things done for you. And check them out, man. That's like all I gotta say. Is check them out. You'll be happy with some of the results. And I have more videos on ProReck equipment coming up, so check those out as well. So thank you so much for tuning in. DJ Martini Midwest Reviews. Please like, subscribe, and share if this is helpful at all. And I'll see you soon on my next video. Catch you all later.